Into the Chinese spy flight, heading to the Quantico labs in Virginia for analysis. As Fox News learns, the president will make a brief reference to the incident in tonight's State of the Union address. The administration scheduled a classified briefing for all senators, including our next guest. On Thursday, GOP Senator Tim Scott joins us now, 2 days leading up to that big briefing. Senator, how new is the balloon to you and understanding what China was up to? When you first found out about it, it was over Montana, perhaps. How new was that for you?
It's very new. Unfortunately for the administration, it was not new. January 31st, they had an opportunity to act, and they let it pass by. One of the things when you have weakness on the global stage, and Biden has presented weakness, not strength, you see our adversaries and our competitors, whether it's China, Iran, or frankly Russia, they're all emboldened by weak leadership from the American president. And this is another indication that China assumes that he is weak.
I sense he's going to say, they sent the balloon and I shot it down, and people will stand up and cheer. Will you cheer that?
Absolutely not. It was literally a dereliction of duty to wait 6-7 days before he acted. That is not in the American people's best interest. What's in our best interest is to take enemy and or adversaries, take action against them as soon as possible. That did not happen. There is nothing to cheer about in this situation whatsoever.
They sent it over South Carolina, too. It started in Montana.
Listen,
wait, did they brief you on that?
Well, I got a briefing about an hour from the DOD before it happened. But here's the truth, Brian. They closed down 3 airports for hours because they had tried to put together a plan. Thank God for our military. Thank God for the F-22 fighter that shot it down. But the truth is, slow action from this administration imperils people throughout the world, even here at home. That is something that we should take seriously, is this dereliction of duty from President Biden.
All right, so let's talk about the State of the Union tonight. It's going to go for about an hour. He's got special guests there. The theme is he'll be reassuring assessment of the state of our union. And he's going to point to the jobs numbers, the unemployment rate, and the fact that we're not in a recession. What would you expect to hear?
Well, I think what he'll say is that 573,000 jobs last month was a record. What he won't tell us is what we see with our own eyes is that 13.5% inflation has eroded our spending power. What he won't talk about is how gas is over 40%, electricity up 20% plus. He's going to give us a song and dance show to tell the American people things are better than what we think they are. Actually, they are exactly as we see that they are. Gas is high, electricity is high. Eggs in California is almost $10. We have to do better. We deserve better. That means we need a change in leadership in order for us to put America back on the right path.
Senator, one of the reasons people are talking about you for president is because you gave the rebuttal to the first State of the Union. They said this guy was so composed, so upbeat, and so accurate and direct. He's got presidential timber, and that's why you're invited to the Club for Growth Donors Conference, I imagine. I know you're thinking about it, doing a listening tour. But what advice would you give Sarah Huckabee Sanders tonight? Because she's got the pressure on her shoulders to give the rebuttal speech.
Well, she is a strong, powerful woman. I am so excited to hear what she has to say. Just be yourself, Sarah. You have already knocked the ball out of the park several times. You know what to communicate. Education is the closest thing to magic. Make sure that the American people understand that we are the party of parents. Talk about the strength of the economy in Arkansas and what you're going to do to make it even better. And talk about the fact that American greatness starts with her people, not the government. That's why we are unleashing economic opportunity throughout this country by making sure American entrepreneurs have all the tools they need.
So, Tim, it's a very special day for you and your family and for the country. It's your mom's birthday. What should everyone know about your mom?
Well, thank you very much.
Saturday,
her birthday was Saturday. Yeah, that's close enough. My mother actually thinks she gets a birthday week and not a birthday. So the most important thing to know about my mother is that she is the biggest encourager I've ever had, and she's also my toughest critic. She makes it real. Whenever I'm in town, she makes sure that I take her trash out before I go to my own house. And so I love my mom. Happy birthday week, Mom. I love you so much. God bless you.
Now, does she all over the news where if there's something happening, does she want to know your opinion? Is she asking you what you're doing next? How close is she to following your career?
You know, she actually tells me what I should do, and when she disagrees with me, she'll have a debate. I love the fact that she's actually engaged in some of the issues that she finds to be really important. She enjoys debating issues around taxes because as a single mother, she understands the power of the purse, keeping money in her purse and not in the government's purse. She loves education because while she finished high school, she wanted her kids to do better. I mean, she just represents what every single mother across this country wants, is that the next generation within their family to be empowered with more resources, more opportunity, and then pay it forward for the next generation.
And between you as a sitting senator and your brother as a military officer, she's got to be pleased and proud. Happy birthday to Mrs. Scott. Senator, best of luck with your big decision. I look forward to talking to you after you get your briefing on Thursday.
God bless.
You got it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.